Brush. Hello everyone, we have to discuss about the GS paper 4 main science and writing preparation question number 5. Life does make any the sense and without the interference, interdependence, and we need each other and the season, sinners, and we learn that it is the better and for us all the erections. Approach in this the question candidate and need to the explain in meaning if the interdependence and the right about. And write about the importance of the interdependence and the cooperations and how ours the lives are the interconnected and introduction. Interdependent is the basic fact of the world and from the ecology to the astronomical bodies and family to the nations, and we live in an the interdependent world. Body interdependent is other connections and between the subject and where one the subject and need can be the fulfilled and by the others and subject resources, and thus the transfer and of the resources and works and both the base, and this kind of the relationships and can be the found in almost everywhere and seen as everywhere seen as the human, and we need others pupils and help to the survive and strike. Important of interdependent value families and schools and friend and community shape value and in calculation in individual and beefs and society and moral the fabric. Climate actions and commons and what. Climate actions and common but the differentiated and responsibilities are due to the effective and actions against the atmosphere. Against the atmospheres. Climate action common but the differential responsibilities are due to for the effective and against the climate changes and the environmental damage and democracy system of the institution check and the balances and distributions of the humans and between the judicially executive and the legislative or the others federation are very are necessary to substance and the democracy and emotion and well-beings and the understanding the emotions. The emotional need of the self and the other being and the understood emotionally is other manifestation of interdependence infections. Scientific development dependence on the should of the intellectuals and grand like the Newtons and the Madhvas and epistologies and through the disaster to the disastrations and hesitates and enter the generational knowledge and such as the through and tribals knowledge and system or as the traditionals and literature and religions etc are source of the cultures, and it help in the shaping values and inculcations in individuals and babes and society moral fabric and being the understood and the emotionally is the understanding the emotionals and need of the self and the others and interdependence and help in the differentiatings and responsibilities which are the important for the effective actions and against the climate changes and environment damage. in democracy and the interdependence and among the reasons among the organs of the government and keep its the unders and check and the balances and distributions of the power is managed intergenerational intergenerational knowledge and such as the Throg and the indigenous knowledge and system, oral the traditional and the literatures and religious and etc. are the sources of the culture ecosystem and this the quotations suggested that we all the connection connected and the dependence on each other in the some ways and that life is more the meaningful and when we recognize and embrace and this the interdependence. It is suggests that we are the betters of when and we work the together and towards the common goal and that the sooner and we learn and this the better it is it full be the for all of us in the quotation and caring the scene other remembers of the community and the connections and in our the lives and it is the suggestions and that we are the not and meant and to live in the solutions and but rather than are we are the immense and to the really on and the supports and each other.